Good afternoon again. I just thought I'd show you what I'm up to actually. The pieces of canvas that I did with you. Sorry, I'm just sitting down. I'll just give you an update on what I've done with the bird one so far. Sorry, I'll just move some of this out of the way. This is the robin one. Sorry, that's all wet. I don't want to lay it on there really. As you can see, I've used the mask and bear with me. This is very rough at the moment, so I literally sponged around. I was able to, from this part, I was able to get where his wing placement would be. How freaky does he look, bless him. Yeah, so I've just sort of gone round and just sort of highlighted the bits that I want to pick out when I do the free motion embroidery. So he's ready to go now. I'm just letting it dry. I used the that stuff on it basically, so it's a little bit damp at the moment. Yeah, I just need free motion and highlight some of the flowers in the background here, and put in some long grasses and that just to make him fit in the picture, and properly highlight his claws and everything, his feet. Just giving him a very slight red breast. So yeah, I haven't quite decided how much free motion embroidery I'm going to do on it yet, but yeah, so he's ready to go. The other one that came out a little bit wishy-washy, the last one that we did together, just move some of this out of the way. I did some very simple stenciling through a mask, a template thingy. I've stamped a little dragonfly here, and I don't know if you can pick up, yeah, just the little white flowers. I'm going to sit and do French knots on those just to really bring those out. Of course, you've got to have a snail. Yeah, so that'll be another picture. A lot of work to do on that yet. I've got my Inktense pencils out, and I'm those. I don't know if you've. Is that going to focus? Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, they're great pencils. They are. Yes. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I just need to colour in the butterfly a little bit with the Inktense pencils, and then the rest of it is going to be free motion. In the flowers are kind of floating in midair at the moment, but I'll bring the stems right down with stitch. That'll be easier. So I just need to leave that one there because I need to do that dragonfly. But the little bit of canvas that I did, I've got this lovely stamp image of a hedgehog. So I'm just using the Inktense pencils at the moment to do some shading and some highlighting. And I thought I'd just switch the camera on and show you what I'm up to, really. So it's a kind of fiddly thing that I love doing. So I'll try and keep you in frame as much as possible. So I love the Inktense pencils. They are so, you put them on dry, but then as soon as you wet them or activate them with water, away they go. They're brilliant. So I've stamped the hedgehog with archival ink, and I don't know I don't even know where I got the hedgehogs from. It might have been an AliExpress buy. I really can't remember. So anyway, it's if you really want to know, I'll see if there's a product number on there, but I couldn't see one when I just had a very brief look earlier. But if you want me to, I'll ooh, that's a bit dark. I'll have a proper look at it and see if I can see anything on there that looks anything like a product number, which there might not be. So that is the trouble with AliExpress. It's just stuff that they're a bit naughty sometimes. They do nick other people's designs. I know Artie May's had a lot of trouble with them recently, having stolen some of her designs, and it's just not fair. It really isn't. I mean, these artists take so long to create and design this stuff, and then somebody just ups and covers nicks the pattern. So sorry, you can tell I'm in unfocused mode. There we are. Get your eyes in. You look a bit better now. Black's the wrong colour. I need to get a whole set of these because I think they do 64 colours. I've only got the real basic set. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there was 12. I've lost one somewhere. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, so I need to invest in the whole set, but they're horrendously expensive, the whole set. So it might be a while before I can do that. You just have to go very, very lightly. It's so intense. I haven't got a pink. I wanted to do his ears. Let's see if I can shade very lightly with the red. You can see the difference when it's activated with water and with the GAC. Oh, there we are. I don't know if you can see actually. This one's much brighter. I activated that with water, and that's with the that GAC liquid. I don't know. I'll see if it comes up brighter actually. Let's put some water on and see if that makes any difference. Because that one's really bright compared to this one. It seems to have dulled it down. Anyway, that's fine. Let's get his little ears done so they just show out a little bit. And there he is, bless him. Put his claws in. There we are. Okay. You, my friend, I'm going to call done. Just blacken up your muzzle a little bit so we can see your face. There we are. Yeah, so I just stamped those on. As I say, use the archival ink, which is permanent, which is great. I've just done some little stampy bits. I'm probably going to make this into a proper TN size journal. That's the size I've got here, and I've stamped the his little friends basically onto cloth because I'm going to make some little side tags, you know, for the pages. So I'll just colour those in really quickly. Let's let that sit there for a bit. Is he in view for you? Yeah, there we are. I'll get that hedgehog kit out because you're probably dying to know what set it is. It's beautiful. I love it. It's such fun. Let's just activate this on here. I only went very lightly on these. I didn't go mad with the and it's going to bleed. Don't bleed. You're going to bleed, aren't you? Fantastic. It's a very open weave fabric, but that's okay. I quite like pictures like that, so that's great. So that's going to go on the back as a little sort of montage. He's got his little friend up here who I forgot. He's a snail who I thought I put at the top there. He's trying to escape from the hedgehog because he's about to be eaten. Not that my hedgehog would do that, of course. Yeah, I'll just put a very simple, probably just a little. I've got some little nameplates, book plates coming from. I ordered them from China. Don't worry, they sit in the cupboard for at least a week before I even touch them. I've got an outdoor cupboard, and I'll get the postman to put everything in there. He's got used to it now, bless him. Especially if it comes from China. Not that I don't suppose there's anything now, but who knows? We don't know, do we? I reckon we're going to get a second wave, so that'd be interesting. Right. So that's you, my friend. Yeah, I just shaded in the side with a dark green to sort of give it a mossy look. I might go over that with free motion embroidery. I might not. Let's see how it dries. I'm not going to colour these because that's run like mad there, so I'll just leave those as is. So that's those done. So I just need to do the little dragonfly. Let's put you over there. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I'll show you that anyway. Right, I'm going to go purple, I think. I say I really must get some more colours of these because it's a little bit not much choice basically. You only go very, very lightly with them. They are incredibly intense. Well, yeah, hence the name, ink tense. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed the last video. It should be up before this one, if YouTube plays properly. I think it's filmed in the right direction, thank goodness. Yeah. I've no idea what this will look like. We'll wet it and have a look. So it doesn't look much until you actually wet the ink. Let's get some of that green up here. I was going to put a bird on here, but I thought, no, I'm doing a bird. No more birds. Let's do a dragonfly. I was going to put the big one on off the a big stencil I've got, but he was too big. He looked ridiculous, so I found this one. It's just a stamped image. I've done it with the what's it called? Yeah, the archival ink from Ranger. It's great. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't run. So, which is what you want when you're messing with water or other types of mediums. Right, let's see what we achieved here. I don't want to wet it too much. I don't want it to spread. I might not have put enough colour on actually. I might need to go back in. No, definitely not enough colour. Where's that purple gone? It's getting quite weird. It's late afternoon now and I'm struggling to see the colours. I've got a very, very fine paintbrush here. It wasn't expensive. I know some of this stuff is, you know, it's best to pay out a bit, but I'm no artist. You know, I'm relying on stamped images here. I couldn't have drawn this to save my life, I'll be honest with you. So, but you know, that's why manufacturers make these things, isn't it, for us that are artistically challenged. Let's see how you go. Oh, that's a bit better. A bit darker. I don't want it too dark. I might, would I go around? Yeah, I might go around it with a bit of free motion embroidery just to highlight his body and stuff like that. So I've got a nice purpley, well, it's a variegated, yeah, in purples and that. So and that is the beauty of Inktense pencils. Once your canvas is wet and you put it on, you get the, you know, it comes out with a really bright colour then. So I don't know, it's my imagination. It's a purple dragonfly. It's got a bit of a hard line there. Let's try and get rid of that. Bleed it out a bit. Lovely little dainty brush. Trouble is, it doesn't hold much water, and you're constantly backwards and forwards to your water pot. I've got to stop because I'm smudging this. Well, I can always bring it back with stitch, I suppose. Hope my head's not getting in the way. I don't think it is. Right, I'm going to make that do. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to highlight his, I could put his eyes in, his antenna and everything with stitch, I think. So just pop his eyes in. So I know they do have very black eyes. Just gently go over that. It's more to remind myself to stitch it actually than anything else. So get some very faint dark lines around there. It's starting to bleed. Okay. I'm going to stop. You can see it bleeding. Damn. Okay. Sorry. Excuse language. If you can see it there. Okay, I might be able to, once that's finished doing what it's doing, I might be able to go around with something. I don't know. I might just leave it because it. Actually, what I could do is fade that all into the background, couldn't I? Maybe I need to wait until all that's dry, and then I'll just go in and fade all this out a bit, so you'll have a little bit of an ethereal look around him. So yeah, so there you go. I just thought I'd give you this quick update because I'm going to do some hand stitching on this tonight now. Get these little flowers highlighted. Yeah, I thought it was quite an interesting composition, I think is the proper word. So that's that. I'll show you the rest of them again. Mr. Bird. Yeah, I think once I've highlighted some of these flowers with stitch, it'll make him come forward. I'm just going to go outline, detail the wings and the tail, and then yeah, maybe just do some sort of feathery stuff here. I think I've got a stitch on my machine actually. It's not a brilliant machine, but I think I've got something that I could actually fake and make it look like some feathers. I don't want to go too mad though, because sometimes you can overdo it. So yeah, and then there's Mr. Hedgehog and his snail friend coming out of the pot, and his other snail friend up there, and then these little fellas here. So yeah, cool, happy. Just thought I'd update you of what I'm doing, because I've sat here colouring away and I thought, well, I ought to be showing this bit. So yeah, definitely recommend these Inktense, although I think if I was to get a big lot I would get the blocks, because they do them like what are they called anyway, they're, you know, blocks of colour, which you can then go in with a brush and just pick up the colour off the blocks if you like. Not like art paint, like sticks basically. I think that's probably the better way to say it. Not in a pencil form, they're in like a stick block form. And they're, you know, they're very useful. I find them very useful anyway, if you like doing this sort of stuff. Yeah, and they're, once it's ironed, it's permanent on fabric. Even though I have been using the GAC stuff to act, because you can activate the Inktense with this stuff as well, like I told you. But anyway, yeah, I was finding it quite milky actually, but it's okay now. It's kind of drying. It'll be fine. Yeah, so you just need to heat set it to make it permanent, although, you know, this is going to be a little TN journal cover. It's unless it gets dropped in the ocean, it'll be fine. So right, so that's that. Yeah, I'll let this all dry, because I won't get a chance to do anything to it tomorrow, I doubt. And yeah, that's it really. Yeah, quick update. There it is. All right, thanks very much. Bye.